Hello there folks, these are the hands of me, Dan Brown, from asortofinterestinglife.com. You're joining me at the reviewers table and we have got an absolutely wonderful box of goodies here from Scoutbooks, an awful lot to look through in the following video. I'll say Scoutbooks are a brand of notebooks that I do absolutely love, and one of the very handy things is that the pocket notebooks are the perfect fit to go in this, my passport-sized Midori Traveller's notebook. And this is what I use as my wallet, but also as a general notebook and also a proper sort of Dear Diary style journal. And if we open this up, you can see that I've even got the my last sort of colourful Scoutbook insert here, which is my January 2015 diary. As you can see, I've actually been waiting for this parcel to arrive so I can put the new February 2015 book in there. But I just wanted to really give you some background. I've been using a Scoutbooks notebook as a journal for well over a year now, it must be, which is scary to think how quick the time has gone. So yes, I will put a little clip on now or a photo or something to show some of my previous journals that I've used as Scoutbooks. And as this picture probably shows, I do absolutely love Scoutbooks, and I also love trying to paint, but unfortunately I still haven't mastered it. And back to us in this room. So let's dive straight into this box of goodies. We'll go very quickly through some of the odds and ends in the collection here. So first of all, we've got ourselves just a nice simple catalogue, and again you can see just how many different types of notebook there really are from Scoutbooks, and some of them, as you'll see in my other videos, I'll put a link in the description to an unboxing of a previous haul of notebooks. So let's have ourselves a look. Couple of postcards, just a few general bits and pieces, and like I say, odds and ends. Oh yeah, they also do custom notebooks as well, which is handily summed up in the custom price guide here. But again, that's for another video, I'm sure. What else have we got? Scoutbooks case studies, and again, all sorts of random little bits and pieces and information, and just general talking of Scoutbooks, because they don't just do notebooks, as we are about to see in just a second. They also do plenty of other sort of, well, just pocket-based actual storybooks, I suppose. Some stickers, absolutely love that cat on the bike. And luckily, I think we've got a notebook with it on in here too. So, what should we go in for first? We'll go for the non-notebooks first, I think. Alright, so we have got, and people may know that I'm a huge Sherlock Holmes fan, so when I saw this in the box of The Adventure of the Blue Carbuncle, Arthur Conan Doyle, well, I was very happy. So let's pop this out and have a look. As I say, this is not an actual notebook. So if we have ourselves a proper look, make sure that everything's actually in focus on the video here. And this is really, I don't know, it's just an absolutely lovely, fascinating little notebook, a little storybook. As I say, I'm very familiar with the Sherlock Holmes stories, but just having something like this, it's like, these are the sort of perfect gifts, I suppose. As if you're not interested in collecting these specifically yourself, like I've got a huge notebook collection just out of shot up here, but these are the sorts of things that are, they're just nice little items and generally interesting pieces of curiosity. Sorry, I just got a little bit fascinated then seeing they're starting to read the actual bio of Arthur Conan Doyle. My apologies for that. Right, need to focus in this video. Equally, we've got, let's have a look what have we got here. Few more of these, random Brothers Grimm, 12 Dancing Princesses, and other stories. And again, it's exactly what you expect. These are really nice, you know, the print quality is excellent on them. I think especially these where you've got a few more drawings just dotted in smaller on the page. That's how I tend to try and write with my journals, like actual diary entries and then hand-drawn, very basic line drawing, as I am no artist at all. But you know what, that's fascinating. These, I think, could well be a fantastic little item to collect. And again, let's have a look. The Love of Life, Jack London. Again, oh yeah, no, fair play, still plenty of illustrations and that sort of thing. See, again, these are the sorts of things that I just love. Like, on the back wall here, we have got this Rambler's Guide that's just sprung into mind with exactly this sort of concept. This is a very, very old book reprinted, and it's sort of for curiosity's sake rather than anything else. But again, even something like this, I absolutely love this book because it's just punctuated with all these random little sketches and illustrations that are a totally random sort of snapshot into a world. Anyway, that's getting completely off topic now, and let's see, how long's this video already? Right, we're at the 5-minute mark, so I will pick the pace up for you all. And moving in again, we've got the Cocktail Hour Gin, dozens of delicious drinks in your pocket. And these are a series of sort of recipe books that they've got for various alcoholic beverages. And again, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. So yes, those are just a little look at some of the non-specific notebook items that Scoutbooks do. And I think now that I've seen... well, for example, imagine if they printed every single Sherlock Holmes book. I think that would be an awesome collection sat along your bookshelf there. Anyway, getting down to business. First of all, we'll just have a look. A couple of random badges thrown in here. And a pencil. Let's have a look. Little books for big ideas. Lovely. And a little pencil to go with them. Right, diving in properly now. Let's have a look. What have we got here? Now, these are the proper notebooks. We've got some bigger notebooks which we'll have a peek at in just a moment. But here we have Scoutbooks. Today is the day. And I think what I'm going to do now is very quickly give you a quick look at all of the covers, because this could be an extremely long video if I tried to talk individually about every single one. So let's speed this footage up. So if it looks like I'm absolutely hyper, then first of all, yes, I was very excited, but the footage is genuinely sped up. So you'll notice as we go through these that we've got books that have got plain paper, lined paper, grid paper, dot grid paper and all sorts. There's plenty of different options. I absolutely love this one with all the cats on the cover. But really, I just wanted to take this as an opportunity to say that I really do love Scoutbooks. And as I say, I've been using Scoutbooks as my proper personal journal for over a year now, which really sums up everything that I think about them. The fact that they're still, as I opened up my Midori Traveller's Notebook then and showed, they're still the actual ones that are right in pride of place with all of the goings-on of life on a boat in the UK that I try and live happening and being recorded in them. I'm not sure if what I just said was a sentence or not, but I can only apologise if it wasn't. As we're going through here, you'll notice that there's an awful lot of different designs, and the ones that you might have seen of my previous ones are still available, and they're sort of more fully coloured covers, whereas these ones I quite like the sort of basic minimalism of them and keeping that sort of rustic cardboard look at the heart of no matter what the design is on the cover, it's still sort of strongly showing through. I particularly like it on that cat cover, I've got to say, because there's just something of, instead of it being on a white background, being on the cardboard natural colour background, it seems to almost its own colouring of the pictures, if that makes sense. It doesn't make it look incredibly plain or anything like that. One of the things that I will throw in here is that because they're 32 pages long, I think that that makes them ideal for nice, simple, put-in-your-pocket notebooks. They're not big and bulky or anything like some of the proper moleskin diaries and that I'm using, so it's ideal for just popping in your pocket. Wow, so we have got an awful lot of stuff starting to crowd up this table here, as you can probably tell. The final thing that we have got to look at today are these. These are Scoutbooks Mega Composition Notebooks. 2 mega notebooks. I don't know why I said that so dramatically. But yeah, 48 pages, 5 by 7 inches and lines. So, I suppose, without further ado, we shall dive into these, have a quick look, and then wrap this video up. Why did I not have some scissors ready to get into these notebooks? How much easier would this video have been if I'd have done that? Whoops. Right, here we go. Let's slide. Let's be devils and actually rip this. Here we go. We've got our books out in the wild. So, as you can see, these are much bigger than the standard Scoutbooks. And, well, that obviously is going to depend on your usage, which ones you're going to prefer. Like I say, these ones are ideal to go. They are almost literally the exact same size as the inserts for the Midori Traveller's Notebook, so that's why I've been using them for so long. But if we dive ourselves in, as you can see, it is nice, simple and minimalist, and basic lines with a thicker line at the top of the page, obviously for titles and so on. So these, you know what, I actually quite like these. They're sort of very soft feeling. I don't know what it is, but I've got a feeling that these could well be sort of infringing on other notebooks that I currently use in terms of how much I actually use them. I don't know what it is, but there's just something of being so lightweight and so sort of I don't know what you would call that. So that is an absolutely huge amount of notebooks and all sorts that we've got here. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's been a little bit random and just basic chaos. So feel free to subscribe and check out my other videos. I've got loads of notebook things online already, and I've got more planning and diaries and journaling and drawing videos that will be almost weekly over the next couple of weeks. So please do subscribe and check out my other videos. There's also loads about living on a boat in the UK and nice simple life in the countryside on my channel, so feel free to take a look. Also, feel free to add me personally on Facebook and Twitter and all the rest of it, and like the Facebook page for loads of photos of lovely canal scenery and life afloat updates. If you're particularly interested, then please do consider checking out my books available for the Kindle. Nice short books all about life afloat. Just search The Narrowboat Lad on Amazon, or find links to everything that I've just mentioned, including the notebooks, just in the video description below. Until the next time, have a fantastic day, keep it book-worthy, and farewell.